Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my live Let's Talk, Chat, Write, and Discuss group. Of course, today's date is August 10th, 2020. Now, as I said before, I usually pop up in here at least a few times a week or maybe once a week, depending. How you been, Joy? How you been? I just talked to you yesterday night, and I have some things I want to discuss to y'all guys this weekend, okay? Please understand, if you're trying to call me, okay, right, and you have a terrible internet connection, we are not going to connect, right, Joy, right? But Joy, has a great, internet connection. Okay, and so if you have not joined in this group, I feel bad for you because I've been sharing it everywhere. And sometimes I'll come across someone who says, yo, this, I haven't heard of you. Well, I'm sorry. It's because I only stick to 2 platforms here in the Facebook category. Now, in the Facebook, I have a private group in which I only feel necessary to put people in, which is up to 50 people. Now, I see you, what's your name? I forgot your name. How you been? You have to write something in this comment section here so I'll know you're there, okay? Because, Facebook has not updated everything. We don't have 5G yet, okay? There's not enough sacrifices yet because the COVID is connected to the 5G. That's what they say. How have you been? How you going, everybody? How's everything going with you? Joy, how you been? I'm doing fine, okay? RS, Red One, keep up the good work. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate y'all guys. And if you can, try to donate to my cause, I do these things for free. Remember this, I'm not getting paid for this. I post English from American style English types of people who speak in their native tongue on the page so you can watch it and learn from it, because I put educational stuff for y'all guys out there, okay? Though you can find most of this stuff everywhere across the internet, my stuff is particularly unique and dynamic, okay? You can be your own dynamic teacher. You can do a lot of different things. So as I said earlier, if you are in this group and you are watching this video, this live feed, please write down things so I can correct you. And I can talk to you about the English, sentence structure, or how you are writing to me. I am pretty much a rare gem in the hay, okay? So there's not a lot of... Every American is different, but they don't have a great personalities. Most people technically don't have great personalities. I know this. They are not great personality type people. People are quiet. People are not talkative. People are not educated enough. So they'll, in America too, okay? In America, I've traveled abroad and they're the same people. Most people are the same NPCs. NPCs mean non-playable character. They don't have anything outside their bubble. I don't have nothing outside my bubble. Do you see this? I've been self-trained. I watch other characters and I want to have a character. Most people don't have characters, people. Okay, they're very boring and dull and duncy, okay? They don't really, I even have some friends who are highly intelligent, but they're not smarter than me because they don't have a what? Personality. There's a song called Personality. What? Personality. No, most people don't have personalities, y'all guys. Okay, and so if you are here, as I said before, and you've been writing me, okay, and you've been trying to call me, and you can't get in touch, do not get mad at me. First, I am not getting paid. 2, it could be your internet. 3, I am humble and noble. So basically, I try to keep in touch with everybody. I try to keep in touch with every one of you. And I also want to make a mental note to all of you guys that memory is important, more overall than anything. If you have a terrible memory, you got to practice things. Practice makes perfect, okay? Kim, also I want to make a note. Kim, Wong is an administrator of my private group now, okay? Now, I always try to have 2 administrators for my private group, but I do not have any administrators for my public group. But of course, as I said before, this public group is for English, American, Native American speakers. Okay? And if you come into this group, all these things are publicized in America. Okay? They got the bourgeois personality types of American. And as I said, don't compare apples to oranges. You go to Britain, you're going to get a different type of slight English. If you go to England, or you go to Germany, you go to Switzerland. I've talked to those in Russia. Okay, you will get a slight variance of non-diverse understanding of English. This is why America is the most supreme, and I may sound arrogant when I say this, that when it comes to English, because there's many accents. I don't have the accent. As a matter of fact, most Americans have a sort of accent with them. So if a Chinese come to America and reside in America and live in America or got their green card, it's gonna take some time for them to catch up on the heebie-jeebies and the ways of most Americans talk. Okay, please understand that America is mostly a white country. I call it the white gorilla. And when I say word crackers or niggers and stuff like that, I don't like sensitive people. Okay? I remember I had a Patreon on my page, and he was paying $15, and he really needed some affection from me. You know, he needed some therapy, but of course he put himself on there, and then he removed himself because he was sensitive. He didn't tell me the reason why he removed himself. But everybody needs some sort of cash. Cash for the ass, okay? Cash for the dash. And so, like I said before, I usually do these videos. This is not really a stream. It's just a live stream to where I'm talking. You can write even while I'm gone. After this video is done, you can still write, and I can still see your message, you guys. I respond to almost everybody. I got plenty of time. I work for the government. They pay me for my mental psychosis, okay? All right, you don't understand how that works? I know your other countries in Bangladesh and Nigeria, they don't have Social Security, but they help me out, okay? They read my mind to read the world, okay? There are people out there who are clairvoyant. They leave their body to spy on other people. There's a lot of technologies that y'all don't know about that can be very dangerous and detrimental to people. But of course, everybody loves America. So anyone who wants to destroy America, which I don't know. It's like this. If you thinking about coming to America, think about all the whoredom. Think about you ain't going to never find a nice female here. Your chances of death goes up when you want to come to America. All right? Okay? Your chance of death, STD, you got to be a complete unit or a eunuch. That means you can't have no penis here. You can watch porn. That's a great thing. That keeps the murder rate from women getting killed every day. Because women disappear every day, but somehow I'll hear stories about there's no hell's fury as a woman scorn. I'm like, where'd that come from? I don't understand that. Lilith is not as angry as a man. No woman is going to never be as angry as a man. A man has it harder in this life. Women, all they got to do is open their legs and get a check from the government. And the people who allow the matriarch to exist is those individuals who are in power. Okay, and who are in power? Feminine energies. Feminine energies create more chaos. Do you know that? Okay, so we understand it's good to have a balance, the yin and the yang sign, but when you have too much energy from the left, that's the left, the emotional side. That's what they say in America. You're left brain, huh? You're left brain. You're to the far left. That means you're emotional. You don't like things in order. You don't like strict. I am a very strenuous, hard type of guy. I say things directly with a comical approach. So that means I merge things. I'm not just going to be like boring. I'm going to be like, yo, baby, what's going on with you? Once you get the chance to know me, you got me forever until you fucked up. Okay, so let me see what people are writing to me right now. Okay, MD, okay. I was wondering, MD, you got that purple. Okay, where you get that picture from? That's a nice picture. Are you in my public group? Okay. My private group, I do not know. Please understand, if your internet is cutting in and out, that's your network issue. And don't worry, one day humankind will have the technology so we all can communicate to each other clearly and pristinely. Okay? I do have YouTube videos out there. I don't appreciate sensitive people. I don't like them. They don't like to learn. They always got some sort of fear. I talk to a lot of people, right? And sometimes they'll cut me off and I don't know why. Maybe because I said the word cracker, and maybe I said the word nigger, okay? I don't understand that. I am not a racist. I am a comedian. I do not like holding my tongue. If you talk to me about something, I'm going to talk to you straightforward. You will listen and then you will learn. If you get hurt, you gotta go. You gotta get out. You can't learn if you're sensitive. Remember that I am not there to pitter-patter your heart. I am there to be direct, honest, comical, just to who I am. That's who I am, you guys. Because I love you all, but many of you guys are pretty sensitive, okay? And I can't, that's hard for me to deal with because that's not my character. Lots of Americans are not, they're sensitive. And most Americans, when they become feminine, they become sensitive, yes. And that's how the downfall of all countries will occur. Oh, yeah, and let me tell you something here. I heard through the grapevine that in India, I think it was India, someone told me, now they're trying to block off this dowry thing, okay? Because, I'm telling you, okay, y'all guys got to watch out. I just talked to you, Joy, about that yesterday. The destruction of America comes from socialism, democracy, too much. Democracy, this is a little bit of politics. I'm a professional with it, but I'm not going to break it down technically, so I'm not a professional. Okay, I'm just going to try to make it as simple as possible. When it comes to politics, the strongest is the fittest. The one who has the most is the smartest. Okay, so the Republican, Tea Party, GOP has all of the goods. They are kind enough to trickle down a little bit of their money to a democracy. Now, they got to control that shit because when you have too many people, which are the feminine energies, that's willing for a handout rather than being lazy. Because I told you, I'm not lazy. I work. I do work. And as I said before, I work for the guy. I am no CIA. I'm just saying I work because I get a money check. Okay, I have special abilities, babies, and they pay me for my services. Okay, and when you have too many people looking for a handout, that bleeds the country dry. That bleeds the country dry. And then from socialism, a democracy leads to socialism, and socialism leads to a communist state like China. Okay, and when you have some place like China, you have no rights or no freedoms. You say something, you go to jail immediately. You go to jail immediately. You go to jail immediately because the government is more stronger than the people. Because the people are weak. Okay, the people are weak. Trust me, if the people are strong, like in America, you ain't doing that. That's not an easy task. In America, everyone has their own weapons. The NRA, National Rifle Association. Okay, people have weapons here. This is why I say you will die. Your chances of death goes up. The food is more contaminated in America. This is the truth. There is lots of evidence and proof to back. When I post something on that group page, please understand to read it and watch it. Okay, I get plenty of rest. I go play basketball. I watch my kids. That's a job in itself. I'm educating y'all guys for free. Okay, please understand that. But do not be mad at me, please. Pretty please. Pretty please. Now, okay, Shin and Gabar, how have you been? What's going on? RS Wandwa, okay, I said before, when you come in this group and you see me, write something down, just say hello. So I'll know you're there. Because right now I see no one watching me, and that would discourage me to keep talking. But I will talk about something here. Just the other day, okay, I was just playing a game, because I'm a gamer too as well, and I talk to people, and I counsel people in a special, particular way. I was playing a game called Space Lords, and to me, the game looks goddamn beautiful. It is a third-person shooter game in which you are basically trying to, I couldn't learn the rest of the story, but I had to rescue one of my associate compatriots, and he got captured and shit, which is a hardcore game. But the game has a problem with playing for free. You know, I'm like, you know, everybody got giving it a thumbs down because you can't just play the game solo, okay? And they force you to play online with other people. And that's what I don't like about some games. Like Fortnite, you can't play that offline. Apex, you can't play those games offline. You got it when you get the system, like an Xbox One X, like I have, which is the most powerful system right now to this day. I don't give a fuck about exclusives. I care more about how many games and the quality of the system is. So overall, the Xbox One X is the best system to have. The PS4 is popular only because of PS4 fanboys and exclusivity. I hate exclusivity. Nintendo is the funnest console to play on because it has Super Mario. Nothing beats Super Mario. It's a me, Mario. It's a me, Mario. Nothing beats Super Mario Brothers. Okay, so we got that out of the way. That's exclusive just for Nintendo. Okay, and they have the best fighting game on there, which is Smash Brothers Elite right now. So if you're not into the gaming department, you're not into shooting and guns and cars and stuff, and I like to cook. Okay, I'm also a chef. Okay, I be cooking up things, and I'm like, I'm sad to say I don't got nobody to share this with because people are so corrupted. Okay, especially women. Okay, and I wish I can come to visit your country, but I ain't got no money. If I met someone from Dubai, I think I did meet a rich prince in Dubai, but he ain't helping me. He ain't helping me come over there. I don't talk about Dubai people because I don't know them. Okay, I'm a comedian. Okay, I'm an educated comedian. I know little bits and pieces almost everything because you're supposed to learn about everything. Become a renaissance. As a matter of fact, I'm going to write that down. Okay, renaissance. A renaissance is a person who is basically, I put that word there for y'all can study it. A renaissance knows a little bit about a little bit of everything. Intellectual properties. Learn a little bit about everything in life. Do not, I repeat, do not just study one thing. That's bullshit. Now, how you been, Hassan? You just coming in here? Okay, y'all gonna have to pop up with my streams on the Saturdays and Sundays. Because sometimes I do 2 of them. Sometimes I do 1. Remember, I am doing this free of charge. I am just one American who speaks in my native tongue clearly without an accent. Okay? And understand this. When you talk to other Americans, they will be completely different from me. And they will be mad at me. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of jealousy and animosity towards guys like me. So I gotta be careful in America because some people want to take my personality and make it their own. They're not innovative like me. They can't compete against me. Okay, so Hassan says, anxious, please pronunciate it. Anxious. Okay? Well, the better word to use instead of anxious is worry. Worrisome. Okay, those are harder words. You got to be careful. You know, I get anxious because I'm paranoid. Anxious is like a 1-level step to being paranoid. You're anxious meaning you're worried. Anxious about, pronounce it please. I just pronounced it, man. Are you listening? Anxious. See? Anxious. C-H-U-S. You see? Anxious. There's an X there. And sometimes the X is pronounced as a ch, which is fucking weird. It should be X. X. Okay, but my code name for Twitch is Detheus. Okay, and it has an X in it. Okay, no, it doesn't. Yeah. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have an X. Yeah. My code name for the Mixer. Okay, let me see something here. Yeah, okay, I'm on Mixer. Like I said before, Twitch. I'm on Twitch, and that is my gamer tag, Detheus X. Okay, X usually doesn't have a Christine sound to it. It changes. Sex, you can hear the word X in sex. Okay, you can actually hear it, X. A xylophone, see, X don't even sound like, see? You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of words that need to be updated, okay? So X for xylophone is not exinophone, okay? It's xylophone. It's a Z sound. And it's an X in the front of that word, okay? And I'm like, what the hell is this? So nobody says the word xylophone anyway no more these days. Okay? How are you doing, sir? Asful, Opu, how are you doing? I am doing fine. I'm just I try to do one or a few every week, but sometimes I get distracted now, you guys. It is not my job to basically keep up with the group when I'm not in the mood. When I'm not in the mood, I don't do shit. I just sleep because I go through a lot of noise because I hear the Holy Spirit. As I told you, the government, they can see me. They can hear me. They're not stupid. The CIA, Central Intelligence Agency. Okay, they can hack in your mind and find out things from other countries. They're spies. They spy on everyone. And I strongly believe that they have those different abilities because they've been training themselves and doing experiments. I can't stand that. Why do that happen? Don't know why that. I get these little horse sitting around. Okay, what the hell? Hold on for a minute here. And I'm gonna go in the kitchen. Maybe it's because I'm sitting down. I'm getting a little bit of juices in my lips. Juices in my throat for something, you guys. I've been doing okay. Okay, I've been chilling and stuff. I just played 2 hours and a half worth of basketball. And sometimes my shot be going in so well and so fluently. Okay, so I was playing Space Lords. I just want you to understand. Let me see. What is this? Creed, okay, let's see. Oh, okay. There's so much stuff. Okay. So how have y'all guys been doing? You want to write something? This is the great time to write things. And I can talk to you about it. So, I'm not here for nothing out here. I'm an excellent teacher because I am a father. And most people who are not fathers cannot be excellent teachers because they are, institutionalized. And that's boring, okay? Lots of people who are institutionalized don't have personalities. They go through life, learning from a teacher who is predominantly Caucasian or Milano or mixed breeded. And there's no blacks. There's not that many black characters in institutional teachers. Okay? As I said before, some people are sensitive, and sensitive people can't learn as good and as fluent. They're not astute. Okay, they're not astute. Yes, I'm using the word correctly. Let me see. I always got something to say. I usually try to talk on here, and have something to talk about. What are they doing over there? Right. But that's how it is. Rent. Pronounce it. Rent. That's easy. Rent. R-E-N-T. Rent. My rent is due. Everybody has to pay rent. I have to pay rent. Money makes the world go round, Hassan. Without money, you don't have nothing. That when you have money, try to stay away from women because women are not good for you. It's good to be single and just to masturbate. Masturbate and watch some porn or something. I got my best porn. I used to make porn back in my days, but I'm not a whore. Okay, I don't never sleep with any female that's not a virgin. Never. I'll use a strap-on dildo, okay? But I would never, once a female, no, that's it. She got to pay money. All right, y'all guys? Y'all got to stop looking at females. Okay, you got to start asking questions. I keep saying this time and time again. As a matter of fact, if she's not a virgin, you got to kick her to the curb. You got to kick her game that she got to pay up. Because there's too many men who idolize females. It's too much. There's too much. Money is above that's right. Correct. See, money is above. Money is love. All right? Because that's how women think. Okay? They're not looking for stability in a strong man. They're looking for stability in a rich man. Got it? And I went to Ethiopia to prove my point, and I made my videos. I got videos to prove this. Okay, now let's continue on here. This is a lot of stuff I haven't talked about in this paper, okay? But I want to talk about one or two things. Not all of it, because I told you I'm only on here for like a half an hour, depending on who's talking. And y'all should be grateful that I talk on here for at least about once a week. If I talk more than once a week, I must have been in the mood. When it's winter time, I'm going to be talking more, okay? Alright, because I can't go outside in the winter. Okay, I gotta play game. I'm on my gaming system. You can type when I sent you that. When I sent you that Twitch. I'm on Twitch. You can write down things. Did y'all know that? You can watch me play games at the same time. Write to me and say, "What is that?" Okay, write slowly and clearly, and I'll even correct you on the Twitch. You can watch me game, and it's fun. But don't get bored now, because there's a lot of interesting micro management is in gaming. The real hardcore games is micromanaging. It's a lot of women don't really play games as much as men do. Women don't play much games because it takes too much toll on their minds. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you like it is. Now, life after 40. Okay, in America, it gets pretty good after 40. This is a dangerous thing. I think that goes for any country. Once a man gets wiser, he becomes fine as wine, okay? If he becomes lazy and shit, you'll see it. If a man just used his dick all of his life, or his penis all of his life, he's going to be a slum. He's going to be in the streets. Or he's going to be taken care of by one of his hoes, okay? Alright? So, if you take care of your health now, guys, you will understand that you will age like fine wine, and you will be a precious idol. You will be worshipped when you get older. But women, however, no, that's not, it goes the opposite. So this is why I tell women to keep your virginity until you meet the right man. A direct, honest, and comical man. A stable man. Now, my wife, she tried to take advantage of me. So she lose that battle because I like to play chess. And I brought her in the country knowing that she may change, okay? And sometimes I get upset at myself because I'm listening to the voice too much. And when I listen to my inner voices, my Holy Spirit, I kind of like wondering if they're going to lead me down the dark path. But they haven't. When I was 7 years old, I started hearing these voices. When I was about to hurt my stepdad, who hurt me a lot. And the thing is that if he talked to me, we would have had a better communication. We would have had a better understanding. But he did do some nice things for me. But a voice told me not to chop his jugular, his throat, because he caused me so much pain, and my mom probably assisted in that pain. Okay, so I was kind of dramatized. And so, when it comes down to being dramatized, maybe that activated the inner voices that told me how to get to Ethiopia, that told me that I have magic spells, that told me that I'm God, right? I got all those things, and I didn't get in trouble because of the voices. As a matter of fact, sometimes the voices tell me to sacrifice myself. Like a martyr, like Jesus. But then I say, that would not be fun. That would not be fun. Sometimes the voices tell me I should kill certain individuals. But that wouldn't be fun either. I would say to myself, why would I want to kill this person when I don't know if they're possessed? Because people are possessed out there. And sometimes I think my wife is possessed. So, back to the subject where life after 40. Once you hit after 30, as a matter of fact, and you're in a foreign country, your life should be getting better because you should have more knowledge to stay away from the whores of Babylon. Marriage is not necessary no more. That's a waste of time and energy, especially if you're in a foreign country. If you have certain particular traditions, okay, you must ignore those traditions and go your own way. Because traditions are created by what? Either a group of people or by a singular person. Plural and singular. And you can create your own tradition. As long as it is morals, has morals and respect for others. Okay? As I said before, when you're in that group, you must look at those things I sent in the group. Okay, everybody? All right now here. I want people to understand, okay? That I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Hello, brothers and sisters. Welcome to my basement place. My common sense. I try to keep it down. And indicating entertainment since it goes over 10 minutes. Since I'm very fucking important. And not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people who like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT, people like to smoke weed. Okay, drug users, escapisms, okay, parasites, sensitives. I don't like those people. I just say, okay, I meet these people almost every other day, and they'll tell me I didn't understand what you mean because they're sensitive. They don't have enough education to be comicals in their life. They're not. They will look at something like Black Lives. I'll say, this is what I say. There's two sides of Black Lives Matter. This is a fact now here. I'll say something just like this. The one side of Black Lives Matter is corrupted, and the other side is ignored. Which one? They will look at me and get offended by that. Just for me saying some shit. If I say all lives matter or white lives matter, they'll get mad at me. I said, when the fuck does white lives do not matter? When the fuck do cracker lives don't matter? But they care about nigger lives. You know who's doing that, right? It ain't black people who's doing that shit. Okay, it's a political weapon. It's white people who advertise it on the news, who got the power to that's why they're trying to replace their Jewish individuals, the Jewish Gentiles, okay, the Zionists, with colored folks, so they won't be to blame, okay? Yeah, right, okay? They try to cover that shit up, okay? Or we gonna give this business to a black sister who basically only sucked some dick, okay, and she did half credentials, okay, and then when the system goes down, we gonna blame that black bitch right there, okay? Ain't gonna blame that back. They smart. They thinking 10 steps ahead. Okay? But anyway, when you hit 40 years old or after 30, your life should be better. Okay, you guys? Alright? As I talk about sensitive subjects sometimes, don't get mad at me. It's just that I know I have a personality and you may not. Okay? Ruben Ben, how have you been? And as I said, Ruben Ben. Okay? That's what I see there when I see your name. Okay, you can call me anything you want. Okay, my name is Man. People call me Manny. Sometimes people call me Man. I don't mind that. Whatever, it can float your boat. I'm not a sensitive. You call me a jackass. You can call me a nigger. Okay, nigger. Get some niggers out here. The niggers are taking over, everybody. The niggers are taking over. Okay? Nothing racist about anything. Nothing. The only time it become racist is when you start throwing stones. Or you picking up guns, then that's your time to die, okay? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names never hurt. Do not be a sensitive. You can cause yourself a world full of hurt, okay? Be careful with the name calling, because that's a trigger. You call them a name back, then they get mad, because they don't have no personality. They call a name because they want to see a reaction from you. And when they get that reaction from you and you speak what they spoke, you spoke fire upon fire, they want to pull out some water and shit. They want to try to use a weapon to tell you shut up. I just want to offend you. I want to offend you, but you can't talk to me at all. When I'm on the basketball court and people say, some stupid shit to me, and then I say shit back, people are like, oh shit, that was that was cool, because they're firing worse than my fire, because I have experience. And I told him I was a comedian. Right? Okay, Ruben says, okay, Ruben, how you pronounce your name? Rubeid Ben Zadman. Okay, you see, y'all gonna have to fix those names. You can make any name. Okay, call yourself the Matrix or something. A name that most Americans know, because my memory is not perfect. Okay? Let me see. Unless I talk to you a lot of times, that name is gonna be lost. And I'm gonna call you Ruben. Now, if you change it, it's going to be changed to what I see it as. What time is it there now, sir? My time right now, it is 12:41 p.m. Daytime. Afternoon, you guys. And I'm about to get me a banana. Now, I just sent a post a little while ago on there talking about all of the various amounts of different foods that are toxic to the body. And this lady is telling me that it's all about, no. What did she say? I forgot. I don't know her name. Yeah, Alexandria. Okay, so you can eat a lot of things. In fact, it gives the opposite. I don't think so. The long-term effects. Okay, Alexandria don't understand that she lives in Germany. Okay, I think she don't understand. America is being more poisoned than almost every country in the world. When I go to another country, the food is more natural. Remember that. Understand that Americans are being poisoned. They ignore it. They don't care about that. It's America has the best flavors and the best, because all of your countries, are in America. And what they do, they add a preservatives or a flavor enhancer, like stuff like MSG and certain type of chemicals that goes into food, which are really toxic for humans. But they don't put that in the FDA. Everything should be approved by the FDA, but there's lots of poisons that the FDA approves of. And they haven't done long enough studies to basically know if it's going to affect every race of persons, just like the vaccinations. Okay, Ruben says, "Sir, how have you known me?" Yeah, I think I saw you on one of my videos, man. You got to keep popping up on the videos. Yeah, I remember you. You on my videos, okay? You always on my videos with Kim. And Kim is a teacher. Kim is now an administrator of my private group. Only individuals who can keep in touch with me can be in my private group. Okay, I think Hassan is in my private group. Okay, Enjoy. I don't know if you're in my private group or not, but I'll try to check it out. But other than that, if you're not in the private group and you're not keeping in touch, you're not talking in the group, you're doing what you're doing on your side, it's fine. But please understand, if months go by and you're not in that group, you might as well remove yourself. Because I'm too special for that. Yes. If you're not studying, okay, I can tell. I know for a fact that Raj is studying, because every time I talk to him, he tends to get a little better at his pronunciation, okay? In America, most people don't say the word correctly anyway. As I said before, it's not important to be perfect. It's not important to be a professional. It's good to be dynamic. Okay, during those days of the 13th century and the 14th century, I may be incorrect, there was times where people was having arguments with romanticized intellectualism versus, regular intellectualism, okay? Because people want to romanticize it. They want to make it more cunning, like religion. Religion is the same thing, to help people going through their troubles and times. But most women in America do not follow religion. They do not follow it. And they're the ones who will destroy religion. You can't be a homo and a Christian at the same time, dog. You can't be a whore and a Christian at the same time, dog. Are you taking Jesus' name and Allah's name in vain? You do know that Christianity is much older than the Muslim faith, right? Okay, so I hope you understand the time spans in which you must do your research, and most of you refuse to do it, okay? And that's sad, okay? And so you will not know what I'm talking about if you don't do any research. You'll get sensitive and you'll fly. I don't care, okay? I'm about tough love and facts. If I don't know something, I'll basically say, what did you just say? That's pretty peculiar. Okay? Like, I try my best to try to get individuals from Bangladesh to help me out. Because if it's like over 1,000 Bangladeshi, and I got a Patreon, and all you gotta do is fucking donate to my Patreon, and I got different videos. I have different videos on my emeraldpill King. And so if you can connect with me, you can literally see the Patreon. And if you got a bank account, and you can actually pay some money, $3 a fucking month. $3 in a month is not bad, okay? To keep in touch with me, okay? If you basically, if you're from another country and you're paying $3 a month, you can communicate with me. But I only accept like 30 people, Okay, I only accept 30 people in my Patreon now. And I will post my Patreon down there again for y'all Bangladesh. So any Bangladesh who do have bank accounts, you can help me in my cause. But of course, let me see. My Patreon right here is... okay, hold on. Let me just do this. Let me delete the rest of this here. My Patreon is right here. And once you join the Patreon, you can see that there's a bank account numbers you're going to need and a credit card. And that's not bad. And if you don't want to stay in the group, you can stop it yourself. You can just click the button, I decline. Some people don't understand what they're getting themselves into when they talk to me. I tell people all the time I'm a schizo. Okay? All of the time. Schizo special people. It can be a gift and a curse. A gift is something that is positive. A curse is something that is negative. To live can be a curse. Just to live in this life can be a curse. So I consider it both. Okay? If you want to try to switch it, no, you can't do that with me. I call everything a goddamn curse then. If you say eating ice cream is a curse. Okay, I'm like, I hear a voice every fucking night talking to me and shit. And I'm thinking that they're waving beams in my fucking head because of my personality is unique. I'm a unique character. Lots of people are ordinaries. They're just regular NPCs, non-playable characters. I do not have time to be like babysitting individuals who is just boring and they don't want to learn how to get a personality. They don't like to do those things. Like I said before, I love you all. I love you all. Y'all should be writing down here. Let me see. What time is it there, sir? Now my time is 12:48. And I'm going to get something to eat. And as I said before, Kim Young is administrator of my private group. She will be putting people in their group that she feels that are students. And as I said before, most Americans do not speak like me, okay? So there's different variations of it. And so people are afraid, people are lazy, people are sneaky, people try to be clever, and they don't understand that there's powers that is above powers that may be. Okay? And I'm going to get out of here, you guys, since you're not saying anything. Oh, that's one last thing, okay? I was playing the video game, and this game is called Space Lords. And basically, I couldn't get through the waiting list. I gotta wait until I connect with other people. And that's why the game got a low rating. You can see me playing video games on my Twitch. Okay? Sign up for Twitch and you can see me and get notifications. I usually play during the week on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, and Sundays sometimes. But in the winter, I will be playing more. Alright? So I talk to a lot of people now here, guys. I am not just talking to you. Remember that. Okay, now this guy right here, he's from Germany, and he has a job now. And he says to me, I have high-speed limited internet for €1 a day. That may be expensive for him. Would that be been possible in the States? He should say, would that be possible? Would that be possible in the States? Well, it's expensive. You're going to pay a pretty penny for good internet service. Period. You want good internet service, peoples. Pay for it. When I went to Ethiopia, I had a dongle on my computer. A dongle is a wireless connector that connects into your computer as a signal. It's like a frequency. Radio waves come into the dongle. I don't need no router or anything because that dongle is my router in sorts. And it was not that bad. I actually got the most expensive one, which is 3G, but it really wasn't 3G. They were throttling the information back and forth because sometimes I'll have slow times and bogged down times, and they was throttle it because I'm paying a pretty penny for that dongle. I'm paying a pretty penny for this to receive information to my computer, my computer is most powerful. When I was there in the country in Ethiopia, my computer is more powerful than everybody's computer. Okay, I had a BIOS Sony, okay, with like 500 gigabytes, and my shit was running fast. Okay, it's just the internet in your countries. It's not evolved enough. Okay. And that's 2G. Okay, that's the hybrid. Okay, that's 2G running on throttle. It's not 3G. They lie to you guys. Okay. What the fuck is that noise, man? I gotta get out of here because I don't like people living above me. Too much noise. I like peace and quiet. I'm the type of person that like to shoot from a distance. But anyway, I'm gonna get on out of here since nobody's saying nothing. Okay, I love you all. Ruben, okay, thank you very much for joining. These are the individuals I see on here, and the other guys, whoever was watching me, I didn't see them at. They didn't write nothing. Joy Raj, how you been? Thank you for joining. RS Ridwan, okay, thank you for joining. Sean Hen Kabar, thank you for joining. Hassan, okay, you gotta show up, okay. And Asful, okay, Azul, okay, and thank you for showing. And Ruben, okay. And I'm going to be getting out of here, get me something to eat, and clean my fucking kitchen. And I should be moving out of here. I need a 2-bedroom. So I can have my daughters over here. Because my daughters is my future. And my one daughter, Zabaria, she's crazy just as I am. Yeah, I hope y'all see her videos sometimes. You gotta look at the content that I have. And share it too. Peace.